Hello, my name is Alan. I imagine that if you are in this video, it is because just like me you also suffer from the bad behavior of your pet. And also, as I searched for reviews here on YouTube and all you found were people trying to sell you something without explaining anything about what it is. I have a German Shepherd named Dexter, and for a while he started showing bad behavior. Wow, he was driving me crazy. It was tugging on the leash, an unusual hyperactivity, and he was getting aggressive to the point where you scared the hell out of me. I was desperate because I've had him since I was a puppy. Today at canine age, he is a young man close to adulthood. And there's no way I was gonna get rid of Dexter. I knew he needed training, but I don't have enough resources to pay a professional trainer. So the alternative I found was to venture out on the internet and try to do it for myself. I watched countless videos on YouTube, read countless articles, but they were very different from each other and I was not getting any progress, besides being completely lost with that much information in front of me. They had a lot of technical terms that I have no idea what they meant. More like I was going to college than trying to train my dog. I ended up finding some materials that I should buy some DVDs and books, but they were part of a series of contents of about 08 DVDs and books, and each one cost between $20 and $30. For me, it was too risky to buy. They had little information, and it wouldn't be the same thing as having someone help me. It was then that on a website I found a review about Adrienne's training. At first I was suspicious, after all, how that could be different from the others I tested. Fortunately on this site I found a gift that was a free game to teach Dexter. I thought to myself that it cost nothing to risk. I read the ebook, watched the explainer videos, and ran to teach Dexter. At first he was a little restless until he began to answer the joke. I was in shock. I didn't believe it was really working. I did it a few more times to make sure and all of them responded very well. After that I had no more doubt, I would buy the training of Adrienne. In my head, it would be an absurd value, close to $200, but to my surprise, it cost only $47. Honestly, I had already spent more than that on the shoes that Dexter had eaten. Before I forget, I'll leave here in the description the link of the website so you can also have access to the free bonus of Adrienne. And I will also leave the link in case you want to buy the training directly. I have heard comments that they are having frauds about this type of product, so to help you, I will leave the link of the official website so you do not end up losing your money with some fraud. Now back to my experience with Adrienne training. Just to clarify, I am totally lay when it comes to dog training, so I was worried that I would not get it right because I had no knowledge. Indeed, Adrienne's training was made for those who, like me, have no knowledge whatsoever. The lessons presented have many figures, communication is done in a very clear way, without difficult words that to be able to read has to have a dictionary on the side. In addition, the size of the letters is very satisfactory. I am nearsighted and had no difficulty to see. One detail that I noticed while studying the training was the organizational touch of Adrienne. Right at the top of the activities has the list of materials that is needed for that activity, but do not worry, it is not impossible to achieve anything, it is just balls or ropes, things that surely you have at home. At the beginning of the training has an obedience module, where we teach the basics so that the dog can follow in training. Really in this module is taught the basis of canine training. Then we entered the preschool. In this module, Adrienne taught me target training, plus 2 games that instigate the dog's attention. It was surreal, the evolution of Dexter. At first I even thought of skipping this module and go straight to the next, but it is extremely important that the training is followed in the sequence in which it is presented. What is taught in one module is necessary for what will be taught in the next. See this as a school. We first need to learn to work with basic math operations, and then be ready to solve more complex equations. Adrienne training works similarly. We cannot skip any steps. The third module is elementary is in this module where Dexter and I are. There's still a long way to go before we get to the Einstein module, but I'm sure we'll get there. To get back to my review of the training, I need to tell you that Dexter's behavior has greatly improved. It looks like another dog so different that he is. I'm very happy with the progress we've made together. Today he obeys me. I feel total tranquility in walking with him on the street without fear that he advances in people. And all this without having completed the training completely. If you are going through a situation similar to your dog, I tell you with all certainty that I can have, this training is for you. Meet him, get it, and I tell you, you will not regret it. And if you regret it, Adrienne gives us 60 days of unconditional warranty. This one of the factors that made me feel safe in acquiring the training. As I said earlier, I will leave here in the description of this video the link of the free bonus and also the official website so that you do not run the risk of buying some fraud. So that's it, until next time, folks.